Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson is the story of a visionary who reshaped multiple industries: personal computers, music, phones, animation, and digital publishing. But this is not just a story of innovation. It is the story of obsession, perfectionism, intensity, genius, and contradiction. How did a college dropout build one of the most valuable companies in the world? How did a man known for being difficult inspire products that millions love? And what can we learn from a life that fused art with technology? Chapter 1. Adoption and Identity. Steve Jobs was born in 1955 and adopted shortly after birth. From early childhood, he felt both chosen and abandoned. This duality shaped his personality. He believed he was special, destined for something significant. At the same time, he carried a deep sensitivity to rejection. Growing up in Silicon Valley exposed him to electronics early. His adoptive father taught him craftsmanship. Even the unseen parts of a fence should be built beautifully. That lesson stayed with Jobs forever. Excellence was not optional. It was identity. Chapter 2. Rebellion and Searching. As a teenager and young adult, Jobs experimented with counterculture ideas. He dropped out of Reed College but continued attending classes that interested him, including calligraphy. That seemingly random course later influenced the typography of the Macintosh. Jobs traveled to India seeking spiritual enlightenment. He embraced simplicity and minimalism. These influences shaped Apple's design philosophy: clean, elegant, intuitive. Chapter 3. The Birth of Apple. In 1976, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak founded Apple in a garage. Wozniak built the technology. Jobs envisioned the future. He understood that computers should not just function, they should feel personal. The Apple II became a commercial success, turning Apple into a major player in the growing tech industry. Jobs pushed for perfection relentlessly. He demanded excellence from engineers and designers. Chapter 4. The Macintosh Revolution. Jobs dreamed of building a computer for the rest of us. The Macintosh was designed to be user-friendly, beautiful, and revolutionary. It introduced graphical interfaces and typography that felt human. But Jobs' intensity created conflict. He could be inspiring one moment and brutal the next. He pushed teams beyond limits, often using what colleagues called a reality distortion field, his ability to bend perception through sheer conviction. The Macintosh launch in 1984 was historic. Yet internal tensions grew. Jobs' management style clashed with executives. Eventually, he was forced out of Apple, the company he built. Chapter 5. Exile and Reinvention. Being fired from Apple devastated Jobs, but it also liberated him. He founded Next, a computer company focused on high-end systems, and acquired Pixar, a struggling animation studio. Pixar became a breakthrough success with Toy Story, the first fully computer-animated feature film. Jobs demonstrated patience and strategic vision, turning Pixar into a storytelling powerhouse. Exile matured him. He refined his leadership style and learned resilience. Chapter 6. The Return to Apple. In 1997, Apple was struggling. Jobs returned as interim CEO. He simplified the product line drastically. Focus replaced chaos. He believed in saying no to 1,000 ideas so one great idea could thrive. The iMac revived Apple's image. Then came the iPod, transforming music consumption. With iTunes, Apple combined hardware, software, and ecosystem seamlessly. Chapter 7. The iPhone and iPad Era. The launch of the iPhone in 2007 changed the world. It was not just a phone. It was a pocket computer. Jobs insisted on integration, hardware, software, and design working together. He rejected mediocrity. Every detail mattered. Fonts, packaging, user experience, all were meticulously crafted. The iPad followed, creating a new category. Jobs believed technology should intersect with the humanities. That philosophy distinguished Apple from competitors. Chapter 8. Leadership Style. Jobs was not easy. He could be harsh, demanding, and emotionally intense. But he also inspired loyalty and excellence. He believed people were capable of greatness if pushed hard enough. He built small, focused teams. He eliminated bureaucracy. He demanded accountability. His philosophy centered on focus, simplicity, and end-to-end control. Chapter 9. Mortality and Legacy. Diagnosed with cancer in 2003, Jobs faced mortality while continuing to lead. Illness forced him to reflect on life and time. He famously said that remembering death is the best way to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. Jobs resigned as CEO in 2011 and passed away shortly after. His legacy remains visible in devices millions use daily. Steve Jobs teaches powerful lessons. Innovation requires courage. Simplicity is harder than complexity. Focus is strength. Passion fuels persistence. And sometimes, being different is the greatest advantage. His life reminds us that technology alone is not enough. It is technology married with liberal arts, with creativity and emotion, that produces magic. Perfection may seem excessive, vision may seem stubborn, but conviction, when aligned with purpose, can reshape the world. Follow, subscribe, and stay connected with Techie Comrade, your go-to destination for powerful and impactful audiobook summaries. Drop a comment below and tell us which book you want us to break down next.